Okay, Shalom. Shalom, Kum Yasha'Allah, Koholoyumla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us His truth. Just want to say Tawada to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawah. I'm just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Okay, so this is in the business section of Fortune. Top economies face population collapse as fertility rates drop, and something's got to give, study says. Well, we're pretty much at the end of the road, man. We're pretty much at the end of Esau's kingdom. And when we say Esau, we mean the so-called white man. This man has killed off his own population. You know, he has really, the things that he have done to the children of Israel, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, have actually backfired pretty bad on this race of people, because they've been sowing the decline of the Israelites for so long. Now it's really starting to hit them, because, you know, the scriptures talks about how whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And he has been sowing death towards us for so long. Now they're starting to reap that that harvest of that seed that they've been sowing for so long. Right, so it says falling birth rates have put major global economies on the path towards population collapse, according to the report by McKinsey Global Institute. By 2100, some countries could see their population tumble 20 to 50%. Well, we're not looking for no 2100. You know, being ruled by the so-called white man. There's no way that this fucking planet could even last that long if this man continues to rule. That's why we're praying for the hastening of the day of our Lord. And he's going to shorten the days. And the reason why he's going to shorten the days, according to the scriptures, is because no one will survive if this man is continually ruling. 2100, it's fucking 2025. You talking about 75 more years of this clown? Nothing will survive, man. Like, for real, for real. It says, forget fiscal deficits. Much of the world is facing a youth deficit, as people have fewer children, setting up top economies for massive population declines, according to a study from the McKinsey Global Institute that was published on Wednesday. So now they've been talking about this for the past couple of years. And who this is mainly hurting is the so-called white race. They're the ones that's dying off quicker than they're being born. They're the ones that have, you know, set their people on this pedestal of, first off, telling a woman that she has equal rights with the men and taking her out of the home and putting her in the workforce. And now she wants this career, and she doesn't want to have children until she's fucking 35, 40. And then when they do have children, they're only having like 1, 2, 3 tops. Now when it comes to the so-called black women, they pretty much just having babies recklessly. But that's just, you know, the Israelites will multiply no matter what. So the Lord said that he would make these people small among the heathen. You're greatly despised. Everything that you've done is backfired. You have made it unaffordable for people to have kids. Okay, so it says, countries need a fertility rate of 2.1 kids per family to maintain a stable population. But 2/3 of the world's population already lives in countries where fertility is below this so-called replacement rate. Falling fertility rates are propelling major economies towards population collapse in this century. McKinsey predicted some of those economies are on track to see 20 to 50% population decline by 2100. And this is how proud these people are too. They really think that this place is going to last another 75 years. It says requiring big changes to societies and governments operate. But if the demographic trend continues, young people will endure slower economic growth while supporting bigger cohorts of retirees, eroding the historic flows of generational wealth, the study warned. The current calculus and economies cannot support existing income and retirement norms. Something must give, it says. To be sure, some countries are in the worse shape than others. China's population is projected to crash 55% by the turn of the next century. Italy's will sink 41%. Brazil's will drop 23%. But helped by immigration, the U.S. should see an increase of 23%. But this guy's about to round up all the immigrants and send them home. So it's not going to help America. Still, even the U.S. must grapple with the growing cost of Social Security and Medicare. The primary driver isn't longer lifespans, McKinsey said. Instead, it's mostly a youth deficit, meaning fewer young people. To illustrate the growing burden on younger people, the study noted that the world's support ratio was 9.4 in 1997, or more than 9 working-age people supporting one older person. That ratio is down to 6.5 today and will drop to just 3.9 by 2050. Absent changes, increasing numbers of seniors will cause government deficits and debt to continue rising, the study said. And we know Esau, man, he's trying to, he's about population control anyway, right? This is part of his plan, really, in reality. Okay, but it says, not only would that challenge a country's debt, sustainability, and social contract, it could throw off the global geopolitical balance and even efforts to fight climate change. They always throwing that in there. McKinsey said its research has found that sustained economic growth is necessary to pay for the net zero transition. To avoid seeing per capita GDP growth slow, countries must boost fertility, labor intensity, and productivity, the study said. But that would be challenging, as there are no clear instances of a country successfully increasing its birth rate, while productivity has slumped around the world, though the U.S. has seen a recent uptick. And that's mainly because of the Israelites. The Israelites are here in these Americas. The Israelites are the ones that's having children like that. These other nations are not having no children like that, man. I mean, you do have some of those make America great again Trump supporters that, they believe in family. So they will have, 3, 4, 5 children. Sometimes you'll see them at best. Those are the ones that's actually got money, though, that can actually afford to have these children. Other than that, you got white baby mamas, more white baby mamas probably than black baby mamas, that's just out here sucking off the system. 3, 4 baby daddies, but they put it out there as if, the so-called black woman is the worst, which she does bad, but that the so-called white woman, she's equally as fucked up, I gotta say. Now, those Chinese people, they just, kind of put themselves in a rut. But it's like a couple of billion of them motherfuckers, but they kind of stopped their lineage, really, with that one child hookup that they had going on for so long. And then I think they've now raised it to 2 children or 3 children. But people haven't caught on. They just like, fuck it, we don't even want to do it. But here in these Americas, Esau he's dwindling too. He's going out bad because a lot of their kids are on, these drugs. They don't, they just really just are fucking lost. Especially this new generation of TikTokers. They don't know what to do. All these jobs that they claiming that the immigrants are taking, they're not going to take these jobs. They don't want to work these jobs. They don't want to do anything, really. They just so happen to, all right, they find a little tech job, computer job, something like that, and they keep it moving. But overall, they just don't want to be a part of that family shit no more. Because, simply put, America is a horrible place to get married and have children, especially for a man. And men will start to catch on to that. But again, the Lord, and Esau, he's trying to control who can come into the world and who can't. But the Lord is the one that's in control of the babies, man. The Lord is in control of the spirits that actually come into this planet. And he takes them out of this planet. Right? And actually, you can get that account, Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So that's a clear indicator right there that the Lord is totally in control of who lives and who dies, which means that he's in control of who's born and who leaves this planet. And Esau, he has that godlike complex. He wants to control these types of things, but he can't. And he's so stupid that he really thinks that he can. But the Lord has placed this man in that trick bag. Let me see, though. Let's just put in... Hebrews 12 and 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? And that Father of spirits is Yahweh. That's the true name of the Father, Yahweh, which means that he exists with the existing one. And the true name of his Son is Yahweh Shai, which means that he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo-Hebrew. But he is the Father of spirits. Let me see, they may have some... See, they got some cross references. Father of spirits. Yeah, let's jump down here. Yeah, so number 16 and 22. And they fell upon their faces and said, O Yahweh, the God of spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? So the point is, he's the God of spirits of all flesh. Numbers chapter 27 and verse 16. Let the Lord, Yahweh, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation. See, he's the spirit of all flesh. He's the God of all the spirits of all flesh. Job 12 and 10, in whose hand is the soul of every living thing and the breath of all mankind. So you got the so-called white man, he's out here playing in the lab. He's looking through a damn microscope all day, trying to come up with damn clones and make different, he's fucking with nature on the left-hand side. Just a freak of damn nature, man. Trying to duplicate and replicate what the Lord has done. Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. See? And this is how we know, too. This is that's proof right there that there's no such thing as, if you're just a bad person on earth, your body goes to this burning, flaming place under the ground where there's this imaginary guy with a pitchfork, they call him Satan. He's got the two little horns on his head, and he's going to torment you forever. No, your spirit goes back to the Lord that gave it. It clearly says it right here. Let's get that back again. Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. See? Isaiah 42:5. Thus saith Yahweh the power, Yahweh, he that created the heavens and stretched them out, he that spread forth the earth and that which cometh out of it, he that giveth breath unto people upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. See? It's not the job for you Edomites. But this lets you know he has that God-like complex. He's got cameras everywhere. He wants to be all-knowing. He doesn't like the way that the Lord created the food. He redesigned the food, giving you ultra-processed fucking foods, GMO foods. He is taking the seeds and nutrients out of the fruits and vegetables. This man is wicked as hell. And so his kingdom is coming to an end. Isaiah 57:16. For I will not contend forever, neither will I always be wroth. For the spirit should fail before me, and the souls which I have made. Zechariah 12:1. The burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh for Israel, saith the Lord Yahweh, which stretches forth the heavens, and laid the foundation of the earth, and formeth the spirit of man within him. See? That's the Lord. That's a lot. Then the Lord said that he...
I'm Dr. Frida, and today I'm giving...
Bullshit just popped up. Anyway. Did he say he... Let me put this one in and see if I can get it to pop up. Psalms 22:10. I was cast upon thee from the womb. Thou art my God from my mother's belly. See? It's the Lord, man. Psalm 71:6. By thee have I been holden up from the womb. Thou art he that took me out of my mother's bowels. My praise shall be continually of thee. Can't get around it. Oh, this was the one that I wanted right here. Isaiah 44:2. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, who I have chosen. So the Lord, he chose the prophet from the womb. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? He created everybody. So, when you see these people, and they talking shit like this here as if it's something they can do about it, and it's not, that's just, them being delusional as hell. And the Lord having them in that trick bag. Okay, he says, either way, it would take time to reverse the demographic trends. So governments and economies must start adapting to them now. For example, businesses will have to adapt to seeing older people comprising bigger shares of their workforce and customers. The use of artificial intelligence can also help improve labor productivity. These people crazy. Despite the immense challenges ahead, McKinsey sounded optimistic about the future. Humanity has demonstrated incredible resourcefulness throughout its history, and no doubt will find opportunities to thrive amid the challenges that the worldwide change demographics possess. The population warning comes as countries struggle to to encourage more people to have kids because you've made it so fucking hard for them. Doofy. Here you go. You got this pig. I forgot what department he's over for Trump. He's a damn billionaire because he got like 10 billionaires on his hookup. This motherfucker talking about the minimum wage should stay at $7.25. $7.25. Man, I'm like 1990s, McDonald's, Burger King wages, man, for a kid that's out of high school. That's just trying to, he's in 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Just some little passive money to get him by. Little bullshit he want to do on the weekends with his friends. He might save up and get him his first car. Shit like that. This man says $7.25 is okay for your 40-year-old ass to be making. And you talking about kids and a family. You can't afford rent. You can't afford the groceries. If you taking public transportation, depends on what city you in. That shit is like a fucking part-time job in itself. He's made everything unaffordable. And then he has made it to the point where it's just not even desirable. It's not desirable no more. If you have children, really you're having children pretty much for your grandparents. Or for your parents. Because your parents would generally have to take care of them while your ass is at work. Or you're going to be spending... Matter of fact, I was just watching a video with this chick ranting about how her child care... I don't know how they doing it. You know what I'm saying? $150, $200 a fucking week. In child... How you doing it? $1,000, $1,200 a month. Just to have your... Now, that's not including rent, car payment, car insurance, gas in the car. Gas not going down. All that shit is high. So this man has made it completely, people just on the dolo. Men definitely not trying to deal with that shit. And then you got a bunch of baby mamas out here mad because they can't find a man that'll help them take care of 2, 3, 4, 5 other kids by all these different guys, man. They complaining online. So this place is through. Okay, it says, humanity has demonstrated incredible... Okay, we got that already. The population warning comes as countries struggle to encourage more people to have kids, while the likes of Elon Musk and others in the tech sector have warned on shrinking populations. Well, why don't you give up some of them billions, Elon? In 2021, Musk called population collapse potentially the greatest risk to civilization's future. And in 2023, he urged people in Italy and other developed countries to have more kids. And while stumping for Donald Trump on the 2024 campaign trail, he said people should have more kids without stressing too much over the costs associated with rearing children. That's easy for you to say, motherfucker, if you sitting on a $500 billion. But it's another guy that's sitting right next to you talking about the people should still, minimum wage should stay at $7.25. That shit is retarded. But that shows you how these people think. See, Esau's not as smart as he tries to, front like he is. He give the world. That's exactly what a devil does. That's exactly what these people are the physical counterpart of Satan. Fucking deceivers, man. And slanderers and accusers. Here you go. You got Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos. I think all of them, were at the inauguration. Not to include all these other fucking billionaires, right? Here you go. You got like 10 people that's sitting behind Trump that's worth more than all the American people put together. That shit is fucking retarded. But this is what happens when a wicked man runs the earth. Well, let's get that too. I don't want to keep this long. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. People are in mourning. That's why so many people, especially amongst Esau, the so-called white race, were cheering on Trump yesterday because they really believe that he's their ticket out. And it's not no way out. The Lord has scheduled y'all asses to go into slavery soon. This place is about to fall. In fact, let's go to Obadiah real quick. And this is just one chapter. And if you get time, read this chapter. But this is dedicated to you Edomites, you so-called white people. I'm going to start from verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. What is that word, Edom? Let's see this word, Edom, here and here. What they have concerning Edom, but it's H123. Red. See that? Red. Edomite. Idumeans, descendants of Esau. Because these people are not white like how they're claiming to be. They don't look like a glass of milk. They don't look like snow. They don't look like clouds. These people are actually pinkish to reddish in color. Matter of fact, and they be, see, these people that really fool the people, the world, that there's a such thing as a race of white people. No, these are Edomites. We all have biblical nationalities. Let me put this in. I never tried it like this. What race of people would be considered red? Let's see if AI gonna give up some truth. Let me put in skin complexion wise. Because they be trying to get around shit. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's see what pops up. See? It says historically the term redskin complexion is associated with Native Americans, as the term redskin was used to refer to them by European colonizers, although it is highly offensive and should not be used today due to its racist connotations. But the Native American Indians were dark-skinned people. And this is a complete fucking lie. But I mean, historically, yeah, AI is on point with that. But it says the term arose from European observations of some Native American populations who use red ochre paint on their skin for ceremonial purposes. So why not just say that? Because that was like their war paint. They wasn't actually red. They were actually brown-skinned people. People with melanin. We're talking about the people that actually have fucking red skin. See? So now this one says, what race has red skin tone? Let's see if they'll really tell the truth here. See with these fucking colors. Crazy. What ethnic group has red skin? See? They keep giving you this Native American shit. See? But now let's just put in. I should have just asked why. Let's just put in white people. Let's do that. Let's put in white people real quick. White is a racial classification of people generally used for those of predominantly European ancestry. It is also a skin, let's see. It is also a skin specifier, although the definition can vary depending on context, nationality, ethnicity, and point of view. right? So now let's go back. Let's just get some images. Let's see. So when you look at this guy right here. Is he the color of that t-shirt? Hell no. And if he gets mad, somebody slap the shit out of him or whatever, he's gonna turn red as hell. Let's go back. Look at this guy. Is he white? Does he look like his t-shirt? Look how red this guy is. All the way through his fucking face, his ears, his neck. Look at that. That's Esau. This is why we call this man the damn devil, man. He's a fucking deceiver. He's the real red man. Naturally flushed through his skin. His blood shows forth through his skin. I'm looking at Edomites right now. It's like 10 degrees here where I'm at. I'm at the plantation outside in the truck. It's Edomites walking right now. Faces, cheeks, ears, they redder than this motherfucker right here. So it's all a lie. And it's different shades of red people. Just like it's different shades of brown people. So it's no such thing as white people or black people. That's all a social construct. And this internet is eating their asses up. Like this guy right here. Look at this guy. These people are not the same color as the stripes on the flag and all this other shit, man. These are red people. So when you look at this big ass photo right here, no one in these pictures are the same color as the t-shirt. See? The t-shirt is white. Here's a good one right here. Look at these people. These are Edomites. Some of them anyway, but it's not a color thing. They are the ones that made it into color. Because an Israelite can actually look like one of these so-called white people, because the seed line goes to your dad, and we've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. See? Now you'll have this little mix up right here, where these children, he appears to be, with an Edomite woman, which you can clearly see she's not white. But these children that came from his loins, these children will be Israelites. See? So I just wanted to make that quick point. So this is Esau. This is Edom right here. See? Again, it says Edom, red. So let's go back. This doofy ass. And he was up there looking stupid as hell yesterday too. Fucking Elon Musk, man. A real fucking doofy. Let's get back what he said again. It's pretty much the end of the article anyway. I'm going to end out. It says, while stomping for Donald Trump on 2024 campaign trail, he said people should have more kids without stressing too much over the costs associated with rearing children. I think people worry too much about having kids, and it's sometimes difficult to make ends meet and whatnot, Musk said at a rally in Pennsylvania in October. But honestly, there's really no time like the present. Just have kids. You won't be sorry. It'll work out. See? This is coming from a motherfucker that's sitting on $500 billion. He's not worried. You think he's worried about bills? You think he's worried about daycare? You think he's worried about, he could jump into one of his Teslas. He don't have to worry about no gas. Some completely unaffordable shit for your regular, I make $7.25 an hour people. You know what I'm saying? You think he's worried about a mortgage? Come on, bro. But yet he's telling you that, there's no time like the present. Go ahead and have some kids. So they'll possibly end up committing the sewer, you know what I'm talking about, or end up And a lot of these so-called white people cases, a goddamn school shooter end up on all kinds of drugs. Your daughter end up on a strip or a damn Only's fan, you know. So Esau, y'all gotta just give it up, man. Oh, I was gonna finish this out too. Obadiah 1:1 again. It says, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. This is what's about to happen for y'all. All you can get ready for is the ultimate battle. And mainly you ones here in the U.S., you're about to get done. Verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Let's get this word small. Quatan, 869.96. Young, small, insignificant. Unimportant. And that's pretty much what it's all boiling down to, too. Let's see. Diminutive, literally in quantity, size or number. See? Or figuratively in age or importance. Least, lesser, little one, smallest, quantity. See? So the Lord is breaking y'all asses down. You running around out here calling everybody the minority. But really, in reality, it's you. But guess what? They're in control of the stats. They're in control of the media. They're in control of the curriculum. So they're able to tell the people what they want them to know and hear. And that's the reason why they want to try and redirect the info war as far as like the internet. That TikTok's kicking their ass. They knocked that down for a little bit. And people went fucking crazy. But it's a lot of informative information on some of these social media apps where you can pretty much see what's going on in the world. It's not like how it used to be. Those couple of little local newspapers you used to be able to get. I remember when you used to be able to buy a damn newspaper. Go and get you one. You get the Sunday paper. It had coupons in it. Save a couple of dollars at the damn supermarket. But now, people are looking into alternative news. And they're starting to see that Esau is being, he's being pointed out as to who he really is. He's the physical counterpart of Satan on the planet, man. Seen this guy Donald Trump yesterday swearing in. He's got a Make America Great Again Bible. He'll autograph for your ass for about $1,000. But if you notice, he didn't put his hand on that Bible yesterday, swearing in. But he's claiming, he duped you so-called white Christians. So I'm gonna end out, man. This place is through. This is only gonna get worse. Let's check out some of the comments. We'll end out. This person says, well, when you jack up prices as high as they'll go, put poisonous chemicals in everything from food to clothing to water, why do you expect people to have babies? All in a nutshell, right there. This dumbass says, what does that have to do with having babies? Somebody responds to him saying, if there are multiple toxins in the environment your entire life, your children's lives and grandchildren's lives, the buildup effect on the endocrine system causes a decrease in fertility, unable to have babies, drop in population. That is what it has to do with having babies. Well, now whose fault is this though? Because Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where who is he? Here you go, in the FDA, just now taking out this red color number 3 out of all these food, well, supposedly, because they ain't done shit yet. Which more likely they're gonna replace it with some more poison. But they've been knowing forever that this shit causes cancer. And now all of a sudden you just now starting to do it. And this is just one thing. So, and who's in control of the FDA? FBI, CIA, all these different alphabets. It's a so-called white man. All you had to do was look at the inauguration yesterday and you could see who's in control of the earth. Wasn't nothing up there but so-called white people. That's it. This person says everything is scarce and there's too many people. Great propaganda they feed us. Everything the government scares you with is a lie. When they say government, they really mean white people. Water isn't scarce. Oil isn't scarce. Land isn't scarce. Food does not need to be scarce. The things that need to be scarce are governments and the corporations that own them. Well, that's not going to happen. Yep, this person says it's from too much greed. Too many corporations hoarding up houses, driving up housing costs, which is where most people's paychecks go. It makes it too difficult to support a family in this middle-class hostile environment. There you have it. And Esau's starting to see it. Yeah. But we all know, man, it's all about population control anyway. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. And right now, it wouldn't be wise for you as a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American person to have no children right now anyway. But again, the Father, Yahweh, the Most High, He's in control of the spirits, man. He could put together two parents right now and bring a spirit into this world. And there's nothing that no one can do about it. You can't stop it. The Lord is matter of fact, the scripture says that not a sparrow can fall to the ground without the Lord's sanctioning it, man. So I'm going to end out there. Pray that this lesson was edifying. And just continue on to pray for the downfall of Esau's kingdom, because this is a part of it. Let me grab one more. I know I said. Let's get this one in the Apocrypha real quick. Ecclesiasticus 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're witnessing right now, the fall of our enemy. So continue on praying for the fall of this place, man, because it's happening right before our very eyes. So with that, Shalom.